Okay, EEOC, if you felt you were discriminated against, you could reach out to them.
If
you were, we probably wouldn't be here.
Okay, fair. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. This is going to be a little bit of a different vlog. We're here at my future condo that I'm about to buy. Closing is today. It's actually in 5 minutes. I'm going to be super late. I just did the walkthrough. I didn't really walk through because I really don't care. Whatever's broken, I'll fix it. So we are gonna go to closing right now. I gotta go pick up the check that's gonna be made out to the title company, and then we'll sign paperwork. And you're gonna join me the whole way. Welcome, and let's get started. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are here at the closing table. This is Rudy. You've met him at least on 4 vlogs. So we have this stock of documents, and stack of documents, and we're gonna sign them. Let's do this.
Okay, so a couple quick initial things. This, you see the package comes in this, and the entire package comes in this larger clip.
Yeah.
These are the funding docs.
Gotcha.
Which means these are the documents that the lender needs to review to green light, release the money, and you get to go home to your new home. Closing disclosure, which you have seen probably multiple times directly from the lender. It is a breakdown, at least of the first page, a breakdown of your loan. The first item is the lender credit. So they're giving you a credit of $3,600.
Love that.
Which is great. And then you get the purchase price, which you owe, obviously.
Yeah.
You're getting a credit for the earnest money that you already put down.
Yep.
You're getting a credit for the loan amount that's been wired in, presumably. Will be wired or has been wired in. And we're getting an agreed upon closing cost credit that we negotiated out with the seller.
Perfect.
Okay. The seller paid assessments through the end of the month, so you are reimbursing them from tomorrow up until the 31st.
Got it. Okay.
Okay, and of July, and so that's why you are actually getting a subtraction there, debit. Then you're getting credited for your taxes. So as I've explained a bunch of times, the taxes are paid a year late, so the seller actually is giving you money to pay their tax bill. The reason they're not paying it, it's not out yet. They can't, There's no bill for them to pay. Then we get to the lender's charges. So the loan origination fee is actually the lender's fee for putting all this together. Okay. Could be very different than their underwriting fee. We'll see on the second page if they have additional fees, but it looks like they do not. So that's what they're charging, a flat $1,570 for their origination fee. The appraisal fee, you didn't pay that out of pocket. They must have done it in-house, and so you're covering the cost of the appraisal. The next page shows the rest of the lender-related charges, which is the prepaid interest. So you get the month that you're in, July, plus the next month grace where you don't have to make a payment, but they do take interest from day one going forward.
As they should.
As they should. The impounds, which have their own category because even though this money is going to the lender, it's not the lender's money, your money.
Right.
Okay, they're holding it in a sense for you, and they're actually requiring it to be held. So there's 2 items that are in escrow. Homeowners insurance is one, property taxes are the other. Homeowners insurance is about that much each month, so they wanted to hold 3 months basically to pad the account. That's what they're doing with the taxes too. By law, they can only hold so much in escrow, so they're actually forced to adjust it back down by $20.25.
That's right. Give me my money back.
That's right. That's exactly what they're doing. So then we've got, that takes care of the loans and the escrows. Then we have the title charges. So title I've explained.
Yeah, I don't need to know about any of this,
So we can skip, but ultimately all these costs are either the closing fee that the title company charges for the work they're doing, or things that are required by the lender or required as part of the process.
FYI, that's $3,600 in closing costs, just title.
Not my fault.
It's not your fault, no.
Then as we go through this more, we see the next 2 charges. One is the recording fee.
Yeah, I know
so Cook County charges to record the deed and charges separately to record the mortgage. Each document has its own separate $98 recording cost. The last 2 charges, one is the homeowner's insurance premium. So you're paying the full year of homeowner's insurance today.
Right.
Okay. So a year from now, the lender, or I would say May, June, the lender will get the bill. They'll pay the next bill. So this is the only bill, at least while you have a mortgage, that you'll pay yourself. The rest of it is wrapped into your monthly payment, and the lender will pay it.
That was only one document. This is why you hire attorneys, ladies and gentlemen, okay? Don't go cheap on your attorney. I'm telling you now.
All right, the note. Lender has, there's 3 sets of documents overall. Lender docs, seller docs, title docs. Okay. The lender docs, I, in a sense, mentally break into 3. the note, mortgage, and everything else. The note is your promise to pay the money back.
Got it.
It's the lender saying, we're loaning you money, you're paying us back at a specific interest rate over a specific time frame, and that's it. And the note actually has nothing to do with the house, although it does say in the note that the note is secured by the mortgage.
Got it.
The
Okay.
mortgage is what talks about the property.
Got it.
Going through the note quickly, that's your amount that you're promising to pay. Again, your interest rate. Your first payment's due September 1, 2021. Your last payment's due August of 2051.
Oh my God! How old am I gonna be?
30 years out.
Oh my
Be old. You can prepay without penalty, so there's no prepayment penalty.
Perfect.
So that includes a refinance. If you refinance, you're actually
Paying off the loan.
killing this note and
Yeah.
mortgage, and you're starting an entire new. So obviously, you're obligated to pay.
Yeah.
They state the obvious through a lot.
What?
Of these
I have to
documents.
pay?
It's your promise to live there. Technically, you were supposed to move in within 60 days. Otherwise, the lender may
Yeah.
recharacterize the loan, look at it as investment property.
So, question on the occupancy. This is mostly for the YouTube channel. Nowhere does it here say how long I have to live there. Just says I have to move in within 60 days,
It
right?
actually does say you have to live there for at least 1 year after the date of occupancy.
Damn, I'll be damned. Okay. Cool.
According to the lender, that's how long at
Okay.
minimum you're supposed to live there. Okay.
Well, don't date this video.
If you transfer interest in the property, meaning a sale potentially, or you wanted to take your co-signer off, the lender needs to know about it. They need to consent to it.
Got it. Okay.
Right to reinstate after acceleration. So if you defaulted, if you made payments late too many times or missed payments,
Yeah.
whatever the case may be, the lender's first solution is to accelerate the loan. It's to say, hey,
It's all due
you
right
missed a
away.
payment, so we want it all right now
Okay.
because your payments are shaky all of a sudden. Now, I would say most of the time, if not 100% of the time, the reason people can't make payments is because they can't afford to make payments. So
they
they
don't have the
certainly aren't
accelerated
able to
amount.
pay
Okay.
the full loan amount that's due.
These rules make no sense.
Some of them make no sense. Some of them are just antiquated.
Okay.
They just need to change. This, number 20, lets you know that the note could be sold. So your lender may be Bank of America today.
Yeah.
It may be Chase tomorrow. It may be Mr. Cooper the next
I don't
month.
care. Let's try my signature one more time. There we go.
Out of the way for you. Thank you.
There we go. I forgot my own signature. I signed something. There you go, sir.
There's a condominium rider. So this is the lender saying, in addition to all of our rules as a lender, you're part of an association, and we
Right.
know that. So if they have bylaws, code of regulations, any other kind of rules or requirements you have to follow, make sure you do it.
Cool.
It's the lender.
All right.
They get to dictate pretty much everything.
I mean, they're giving me money, so I'll take
That's
it.
a good point.
If I had to give somebody this kind of money, I would be like, okay, first and foremost, you call me every Monday for no reason. I want to hear your voice.
Bake me cookies on the second Tuesday
Absolutely.
of each month.
Absolutely.
Okay, so this is your loan application. Because it's a sworn statement that the lender's basing your loan on, they have you re-sign everything in closing. Here you can just schedule out of your private financial information.
Okay.
You can initial right there. Just your initials, just AG.
Okay. Oh, dwindling down the pile. Let's go.
Okay, now the infamous tax documents
Ah.
that we're way too familiar with. You know more about IRS procedure than you ever dreamed you'd need to know.
Unfortunately.
But this is the actual document that gets sent to the IRS that allows the lender to pull 2020, 2019, 2018, and these are the documents they can pull. Your 1040, your W-2, your 1099.
Cool.
So you're signing there and dating.
What if I made a living for signing for other people? Can't make it to your closing? Call it RMG Realty.
What if you
We'll
made a
help you
living
out.
just signing your own name? Autograph.
Oh.
That.
Now that's
Take it
big
to-
picture.
Take it
thinking.
to the next
You
step.
took it to the next level, yeah.
Right. All right. This is the info on PMI. So what the lender does is they say, hey, in November of 2028, assuming you don't pay any principal earlier,
Yeah.
you can cancel your PMI.
Got
Okay,
it.
by sending us a written request. But as long as you have a good payment history, as long as you're current on your payment, and then
Yeah.
whatever other requirements. But it will automatically cancel September 1, 2029.
Got it.
So
Okay.
you're talking about almost a year of PMI payments.
Oh, this is the one you always talk about. So
that
I gotta
talk
remember
about.
to do that. Okay.
They're, in a sense, they're taking
Yeah.
voluntarily. I mean, you're paying it voluntarily
Yeah.
just because people don't know that they can cancel it. So you have to submit a written request, good payment history. So this is the one document that you kind of want to probably keep
I'm
track
gonna be
of.
so
down
honest
the
with you.
road.
There's a really good chance I'm never gonna remember this. But hopefully I do a closing that time. Like, wait a minute.
If you have a calendar, put that date in your calendar. November 1, 2028, cancel PMI.
It just seems so unrealistic to be 2028 that in my head I'm like, will I be dead by then? Like, how old will I be?
Okay, no other loans were applied for, right?
No.
Check there.
Almost through the
Just
funding
dates. Thank you.
We're almost home free, ladies and gentlemen. What time is it? It's 11:07. We started signing it with 11:15? Something like, let's say 11:20.
Yeah, if we miss something,
Yeah.
and he sent it all over for funding, and the person on the other end with the lender misses it too,
Yeah. They can
you
come
still
back.
agree to work with them to correct any mistakes.
I just don't. You told me over the phone. That's funny.
So this is where it says, if requested by the lender or the closing agent to fully cooperate and adjust for clerical errors or any documentation, blah, blah, blah. Because some of this stuff, what we're signing here, this is the end of the funding documents.
Got it, okay.
Meaning this is just the stuff the lender has to look at to approve today. In the meantime, we still have all this, which is still lender docs, but it's not part of the funding set.
Got it. Okay.
So if you missed a signature on this, and he missed it also, our closer, and he FedExes everything back to them, and they go through it and say, he missed a signature on this document, we need his cooperation.
I can feel the debt just taking over me. My neck's kind of starting to hurt.
Go from here to your chiropractor.
Yeah, for real. I did strain my neck the other day doing a pull-up of all things. Who does that, you know? Okay, so these are now what, the title
So,
documents?
no, this is still loan docs, but this is not stuff they need to look at today to approve.
Oh, okay, I just need to sign. Okay,
So
cool.
you just need to sign. So your monthly payment is that much.
Yeah.
Of that payment, that's how much each month goes into escrow. Okay, so this is the payments into the escrow every month.
Got
If we
it.
had enough paper, it would keep going. These are the payouts each month from escrow. So the lender takes in all of this each month, and they're paying out towards the mortgage insurance each month. They're paying out in March or so for the property
Got it.
taxes. They're paying out again a year from now for your hazard insurance again, and so forth and so on.
Send most of the stuff for funding right now. I think the one thing I still need is the settlement statement, and I already scanned a copy of the deed, but I'm looking back. I gotta change the vesting, so let me change that for you, and then I'll actually take care of everything real quick.
Okay.
Where did you want me to mail it? Same address? and
Yeah,
all
put that same address.
Checking in, 11:25. We are still signing documents. I just sign?
Yes, just
Okay.
saying. Okay, EEOC, if you felt you were discriminated against, you could reach out to them.
You know?
If you were, we probably wouldn't be here.
Okay, fair. I felt that I was treated too good because I'm so handsome, you know? And I got a problem with that. I don't deserve this type of great treatment.
Careful. Talk like that, and the lender will add $1,000 to their fee.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, the camera is out of memory and battery, so we will check back with you when all the documents here are signed. We just have a few more things to do. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it is officially over. I am a homeowner, thanks to this man, my attorney, Rudy, Minasian. If you're in Illinois, just use him. His info will be below. But we're done. We're gonna go grab lunch, and then, you know, my back's kind of hurting from all this debt already, but we'll get over it.